all y'all, man. For real. This was one of them classics right here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this one of them classics right here. This one of them.
Defense.
Shout out to Vito, shout out to Leo, shout out to Rose, shout out to Shaky, shout out to all y'all, man. For real. This was one of them classics right here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this one of them classics right here. This one of them.
Yes, indeed, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. I'd like to welcome y'all to the Everyday Parlay Show. I'm ETA Rowe in the building. I don't know if we're gonna have the guys with us or not. I haven't spoken to any of them today, though. Normally we have the guys in. I just wanted to make sure that I got an opportunity to get y'all and help y'all with your bets. So this is for the bettors, man, the gamblers. So you got a game tonight, and I'm gonna move on over here. Let's get everything up on the game, man. What's going on, everybody out there? It's the Nature Sports Podcast, bringing you Everyday Parlay. We got the games up, as y'all can see. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Atlanta Falcons tonight. And so I just wanted to make sure that we get that one up for y'all so that you guys can see how we picking tonight. You know, if you picking something, if you got a ticket up, if you got a ticket you working on, man, feel free to throw it in the comments. We'll look at those. We can get Point B in here.
What up?
Point B in the building.
What up?
Let him introduce himself.
How y'all doing, man? Point B, man. Thank y'all for tuning in with us.
Yes, indeed, man. Everyday Parlay. I'm ETA Rowe, man. All right, Falcons, Bucs. What you like? What you looking at?
Right now, I don't like the Falcons. I like Tampa Bay tonight, and I know they giving points for Tampa Bay. I'm about to take Tampa Bay on the money line.
Be careful with that. That's a little fishy to me.
It is fishy. It is definitely.
That's a little fishy to me. So
I don't know why Tampa
if you do
Bay,
take it,
but I'm gonna be real, man. I looked at both games, right? I think Tampa
and that's
Bay
for
gonna blow them out tonight.
everybody out there looking and watching, man. That plus look a little fishy.
It does.
I would suggest that that's what the film would say.
Yes, that's exactly what the film says. The film says that Tampa Bay about to blow them out.
That's what the film would say.
Man, when I looked at this game, right?
I got this game going under.
Tampa Bay is without one of their best.
Let me say this: I got this game going.
I mean, Atlanta
is today.
Anderson, the dude. I don't know if you heard me. And the dude Anderson from the Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
Man, yeah. He's a beast, and he is not playing tonight. He is their Judon on that defense that kind of be wreaking havoc with the quarterback. Judon gonna have to basically do it by himself tonight.
I agree. So we got but we do got pressure. 10 minutes.
I don't know.
We got 10 minutes till game time. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you.
We got 10 minutes till. Okay, yeah, we got 10 minutes till game time. So let's make sure we get these picks in. Did you do something tonight? What you looking like?
Yeah.
Do you got something you want to put on the board? Let me say, do you want something you want to put on the board?
Yeah. There's a couple things that I really like tonight. I really like Mike Evans for 1+ touchdown. But that's a riskier one. You know what I mean? That's a little riskier. But I like Sterling Shepard over 21.5 receiving yards. Their third receiver is out with a concussion. Sterling Shepard got some bump last week. I would assume that they're going to throw the ball quite a bit. I know Chris Godwin is somebody that you might take a look at, but Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. But I think Sterling Shepard is a sneaky over for 21 and a half reception. 21 and a half receiving yards.
So go through your final for us. Go through your final. What was your final there?
Okay, I got a couple picks in. I got a Mike Evans anytime touchdown. And this is for good
So
plus
that's
money
Mike
right
Evans, y'all. Anytime touchdown. Go ahead.
here. Yeah, I got a Bucky Irvin anytime touchdown.
Okay.
Baker Mayfield over 3.5 carries, and then Sterling Shepard over 2.5 receptions. I mean, it is a pretty. It's all pluses on that. That's a bet with all pluses. So it is a riskier bet, but it's definitely worth it if you guys decide to play, one unit or something like that. It's definitely all pluses right there. And my second ticket would be Chris Godwin over 71.5 receiving yards, Baker Mayfield over 243, and then Sterling Shepard over 21.5 receiving yards.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that ticket. Well, you
Yeah.
know how I do. I always do my tickets live. I don't pre-do the tickets. I always do my tickets live and go through the bets with the people. So we have 7 minutes to get the bets in.
Yeah.
So let's try to see if we can get this one in. Let's see if we can get
Yeah.
something.
Now, I will say this: if you believe in Atlanta, right? If you think Atlanta, this is what Atlanta.
Well, I'm gonna take the under. I'm gonna just take the under.
Okay, I was just saying, if you do believe in Atlanta, that Algier under 30, over 38.5 rushing yards look good, and then of course the Kirk Cousins over 236.5 look good if you looking for them to win.
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna take the under. I think that Tampa Bay's defense is really good, and I think Atlanta's defense has been exceptional and kept them in ball games that they otherwise wouldn't have been in. So I'm gonna try that. We're gonna try the first one with the under here for my pick. And as y'all know, the last time I was out, I got a W. The last 2 times I believe I was out. The last 2 picks, 2 days, those were wins on the parlay from on this end. So get your bets out, man. Bet with us. Bet with us. You ain't got. Don't do a lot of money. Don't do nothing you can't afford. But go ahead, pull your betting site up, get it up. Bet $1 or 2. Bet 5 if you got it. Bet 5 if you got it. All right, so I'm gonna tell you what I do like. I like pass completions for Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield is at 22.5. That's kind of low. I would expect him to be higher, but I'm still gonna take the over here. I'm gonna take the over there with Baker Mayfield on completions. And y'all know I only do 3 picks, so we got 1 more to go. And let's try Curry's. Let's see Curry's. What we looking at here? Let's see what we looking at in regards to Curry's. We got Bijan Robinson. Bijan Robinson over under Bucky Irvin. I'm gonna take that Bucky Irvin over 9.5 curves. Well, no, let me not. I'm not gonna take that. I'm not gonna take that.
If Tampa winning, if Tampa is beating Atlanta, then you would imagine that Bucky.
I'm gonna take a risk here. I'm gonna take the Baker Mayfield under here, under 3.5 curves. I'm gonna take a risk here.
That's not really a risk. I like that bet. Honestly, the only reason I took him over 3.5 curries was because it was plus money. So that was like a high risk, high reward bet type of thing. But he's like a 50-50, can go over or can go under, type of thing in that situation. I think that's a decent bet.
And then I'm gonna go. That's a 3 pick right there. In fact, that's my 3. Take this off just to preserve whatever information that need to be preserved. But that's my 3, and I'm gonna read it back to y'all. We got 4 minutes to go. Y'all put y'all 4 picks or 3 picks in. I'm gonna read back mine. Give me a second. Let's pull this back up. Pull the ticket back on up. We got Total points under 44. We have Baker Mayfield under, or we'll have over 22 and a half pass completions. And then you have Baker Mayfield will have under 3.5 carries. That means he would carry the ball under 4 times in this game. And we'll parlay that one on out. Okay. Oh no, I couldn't get it. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, we'll parlay that one on out. We'll parlay that one out. And I'm gonna tell y'all other ones, other picks that I like tonight, other picks that I picked tonight. Maybe y'all can grasp on some of them. I'll give y'all some picks. Pull your betting sites up, man. Get them betting sites up. Get your play on. Try to get you a couple dollars. Okay, so the other picks that I liked for tonight, I liked Bucky Irvin, like I just said, over the 9.5. I like Bijan Robinson under 14 and a half carries. And then I like Kirk Cousins under 1.5 passing touchdowns as well. So Kirk Cousins is not going to get 2 touchdowns in this. And of course, I like the under. I liked Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, Atlanta's offense did not score 1 touchdown last week. Young Way Cool, he just scored all of the points on the offensive side for them.
Right. Shout out to everybody out there listening, man. It's the Nature Sports Podcast, bringing you everyday parlay. Are we staying on? We gonna do we're gonna do a little bit of the game for game, drive for drives. I think we can do some drive for drives. See what it look like.
I don't mind.
I'll do some drive for drives, whether you do it or not. Shout out to everybody out there listening. Y'all can ride with us, do some drive for drives, win you some live money. Because we will have the live bets up. Let's get the current line up in this game. You have 1 minute to get your bet in. Get that bet in there. Get you some money tonight. You know. Get your bet in there. Again, shout out to everybody out there listening to the Nature Sports Podcast, bringing you everyday parlay. Even if you ain't in the betting, listen in. You ain't got to spend a lot of money. Listen in. You'll learn something about the teams. For sure. This weekend, don't forget, man, y'all come tune in with us on each and every Sunday for the Redskins. If you call them Commanders, you call them what you want. I call them Redskins. So for the Redskins game this weekend, we definitely here each and every Sunday. Sunday, we are here live and direct. So I just want y'all to make sure that y'all come tune in with us for those days and how we roll. This is the Nature Sports Podcast, bringing you the new and improved everyday parlay. Trying to win you some money. Last game, we do have some winning tickets. I'm going to see if I can get those winning tickets up for y'all so y'all can see for yourselves. We had winning tickets from the last 2 days we've had winning tickets. One of them was a public ticket, which we gave y'all the ticket straight on out as it hit. And then the other one was a non-public ticket that we won in private on a parlay. So 3 out of 4 days that's been parlay wins over here. Parlay wins too. We're not talking about one bet. We talking about multiples, and we're not talking about a 2-pick. We're talking about multiples. But if you want to go to the 1-picks, we've had a couple live wins too over the last few days. So it's all about trying to help y'all get some money, man. Get you some dollars. We about to get the current line up, current betting info up. Everything that's going down tonight with the Falcons and Saints. The game has started.
Falcons and Bucs.
I mean, sorry, yeah, Bucs. Yeah, I said Saints. That's who they just played. Let's get the game. So how did you make out over the last couple days on the gambling tip? What you got for them?
Not great. I did win a couple bets, but not great. Okay. I would not say I did great.
Okay. We're going to try to get back tonight. You had a Tampa Bay kick out of the end zone, touchback at the Atlanta 30. Brian Robinson gets, Bijan. I'm thinking like Bijan Robinson gets the tack run for 2 yards on the first down play. Let's get the line up and see what the bets look like. Do we want to just throw caution in the wind here on the outcomes?
What'd you say?
I said, are we going to just throw caution to the wind on the outcome, or
what, for the first drive?
Yeah.
I mean, I personally think who get the ball first?
Atlanta has the ball.
If it's Atlanta, they punting. Huh?
Atlanta has the ball.
Atlanta's punting.
I mean, that's a strong statement. Just off the break, they hunting. It's a strong statement.
I mean, I'm just saying. I just don't got a whole lot of faith in that Atlanta offense after seeing what I seen against New Orleans. I mean, just realistically. But don't get me wrong. Bijan Robinson is an X factor. So if he should come up to play, then But Kurt, he just ain't look to me.
First drive. On this first drive, they made it easy for us. A touchdown, an offensive score, an offensive touchdown, offensive field goal, or any other outcome.
Man, it looks like it's going to be a field goal.
For any other outcome.
It looks like it's going to be a field goal at least because Kyle Pitts just got a big play down the field.
Uptown Vito in the building. Let him introduce himself.
Uptown Vito, man, 10-year vet on the podcast space. Good to be here this evening. What is going on with your peoples on the Thursday night football?
Know what it is, man.
What's good with the
Did you do something tonight? Do you want to enlighten the people on what you did tonight on the gambling?
Yes, I have Bijan Robinson.
This is the gambling show.
Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I got Bijan Robinson plus 60 yards. Bijan Robinson anytime touchdown, which is hard to get. I got the unlikely, oh my God, I hope this goes through, but I have the unlikely 4+ catches for Kyle Pitts, which I know is hard to believe.
He already got one?
All right, we're looking good on that front. I have, let me see, and I have Drake London with +2 catches, something small for that one. And I have a defensive touchdown by the Falcons today.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I don't think they get a defensive touchdown.
I like it.
Hey, it's a reach from the bet, but we're gambling here, baby.
I like
two good pass defenses. Two good pass defenses. Anybody get a lead? One of the pass defenses got to get a force. You know what I'm saying? Force team to pass. That's a situation for a pick six. It may not happen, but it's possible.
I like it.
And Kirk Cousins is always famous for giving you one in a close game. So
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Cousins
can agree
back
with
to
that.
back. Throws it over the middle is a catch for Drake London.
All right.
You might be a little bit ahead of me, point. So I know you on Peacock, right? Oh, I guess he didn't hear me. Drake London with the catch over the middle. Oh, Atlanta scored. Touchdown. Atlanta Falcons. Kirk Cousins passed to Drake London 18 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta Falcons. Young Way Cool with the extra point. Wow.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
way behind you.
That's my catch for London.
Wow.
Was there 2 catches on that
We
drive for London or just one?
That was 2 catches for London on that drive. A 15-yarder and an 18-yarder. Then the
Okay.
tutty. The tutty, then the tutty. Man, hey, Cousins. I told you that 2.5 struck me as funny. But this fast 7 don't. I bet the under this fast 7 ain't doing nothing for my under. I tell you that much.
So I
Yeah,
thought about something that
So
you
what
said
happens
the
on
other day,
this next
bro.
drive, fellas? What are we gonna do?
points. I think it's points. Me personally.
You gotta be exact on which kind though, touchdown or field goal, because you don't
I
get
think
paid
it's a
in that.
touch. I think it's a touchdown.
Nah, we just said we could get both of them on the same thing. Both of them on the same thing. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. We got both of them on the same clip.
It's the first drive for the Bucs, right?
Yeah. No, yeah, first drive for the Bucs.
I'm gonna go punt. I'm gonna go first
You
drive
gonna
punt.
say punt?
Mm-hmm.
Punt?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go with Leo. I'm gonna go for points. I'm gonna go with points. I'm gonna go with points.
I mean, I was wrong on the first drive, so
I'm gonna go with,
All right.
I'm only going with punt because of the trend that they have been scoring a lot this year, more than people have probably possibly expected. And the way that bettors would have went is that Kirk Cousins sucks, and you could probably count on Baker Mayfield and those guys having a good game today. My other bet would have been the Falcons winning the first quarter, but I really feel like a punt right here might give them a small, not an advantage, but I always think that Kirk Cousins can go 3 and out. So, going 3 and out for the Bucs and punting doesn't mean that the game's over in this situation to me.
Yeah. But I'm glad, honestly, that +2 struck me as fishy. And that's what I told everybody be careful with. I hope point ain't bet. Did you bet it? Point. Did you bet it? The +2 with Tampa? Oh, I don't think he with us right now. But
They
yeah, I
favored the
was telling.
Bucs. I mean, the
Huh?
Bucs got points. The Bucs was getting points.
Yes.
Yeah,
I said 50.
yeah.
That's why I don't like that jump for us this week neither.
We're getting points.
And yes, and Nick Chubb is back to practice.
Well, I do have an
See?
Atlanta ticket as well tonight, so I just really wasn't. My Atlanta ticket is my backup ticket. If everything goes wrong, in my belief, what I thought was going to happen in the game, I do have a cover that hopefully.
Right. Well, I mean, you got a 7-0 ball game. Atlanta with the quick strike touchdown. Drake London looks like he's trying to come out and do his thing. You got a first and 10 from the 37. Mike Evans on a
Not about to
13-yard
punt.
catch.
That was 15. That was 15
For a
yards.
15-yard catch. They're at the Atlanta 48. They're already in Atlanta territory.
Yeah. Well, they ain't playing.
Yeah. But we said points. That's why I said points. You know what I'm saying?
I did say
We
Quincy
seen
Swift.
how it played out. Remember the interception? We bet it and they intercepted last time out.
Yeah.
They was in field goal range and everything. He threw a daggone pick. Okay, so you have a White run off tackle, 5 yards. 5 yards. 2nd and 5 for Baker Mayfield. He passes on the 2nd and 5. He actually passes it incomplete to Mike Evans. So you'll have a 3rd and 5 for Atlanta. Shout out to everybody out there listening, man. It's the Nature Sports Podcast, Everyday Parlay. Trying to help y'all with your bets. We got one live right now. We are betting right now live that the Tampa Bay Bucs will get points on this drive. That is what the Nature Sports Network have voted. It's a 2-1 vote, row and point, betting points.
First
Leo
down by
saying
the Bucs.
punt.
Mike Evans, 3rd time this drive, got targeted.
Yep, 9 yards to the Atlanta 34. Atlanta is in field goal range. Theoretically, this would be a long one, but they are in field goal range. Sorry, Tampa Bay is not Atlanta. Tampa Bay is in field goal range. Alfred on the tackle. So we do have a live bet. Do we have anything for the next round, or are we going to see how this plays out before we bet?
I don't think Kirk Cousins goes 2 scoring drives in a row. So, just my perspective.
This ain't the same Kirk Cousins. This the torn Achilles. Kirk Cousins might be better than the non-torn Achilles. I'm just saying.
I mean, you can agree. I'm just saying from what I seen last game, it was a bunch of punts, and it was a lot of bad decisions. So
The ball
that's just
should have
how
been.
I look at
The
it.
Falcons had a chance for an interception though, and they just missed on it. They just missed on it. You have a White run for 1 yard on the 1st and 10 from the 34. Then you have a timeout by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That is their first timeout.
Bucky Irvin is going to take that spot by the end of the year. It's going to be fully his, in my opinion.
Talking about the running back spot?
Yeah. Bucky Irvin is
I
going to
like
take that.
White. I like White.
I mean, I like White too. I think White give you a lot, but I think that White is going to end up being the 3rd down back because I think Bucky Irvin has just been phenomenal this year. From what I've seen on the film, he's jumping out on the film. So, I mean, my opinion.
He ain't jumping out on my
wrong.
betting ticket. He ain't jumping out on my betting ticket. See, he ain't jumping out
I
on
put
my
him on
betting
mine
ticket.
somewhere. I did put him on mine somewhere.
I'm talking about so far. I'm just talking about so far this year.
We had an
because
injury
start. Bucky, like Algier, for the Falcons. Algier, he is after a couple drives, they let him come in as the second back. But Algier, he's the one that's been moving their offense over the last couple games, from what I've seen. So, like when
Tarbos always look like something stink. Like he got the face like something stink 24/7. Just something stink. Like that's how he look.
Yeah, like when Bijan been in there, I feel like Bijan been all right, but Algier been moving the offense. I don't know if Algier takes Bijan's spot, but because I think Bijan is still
and I rock with Todd Bowles for Maria's.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted.
I think Bijan.
You said now what? My bad.
I think Bijan is hurting because Kirk Cousins has that injury and doesn't really get the ball off fast in the running game.
I think that I think that Tampa Bay's passing defense might be suspect in this. And that's why Bijan, if he doesn't reach his carries, that's probably why. Just because Atlanta will be having success passing like they did in the first drive. You had a Rashad Wright run right tackle for no gains. Oh, James Smith-Williams on the tackle. That's a familiar face, baby. Former Redskin on the tackle, James Smith-Williams. You got Atlanta third and long, a third and long from the 33-yard line. From here, it would be a 50-yard kick. It is a Baker Mayfield pass, 15 yards for Otten. Cade Otten with the grab. 15 yards to the Atlanta 18. They are definitely in field goal range as of now. Looks like we got a win on the bet. Looks like. But we have seen differently around these parts.
Hey.
Just a reminder, folks, we do have a live bet going. You can bet with us live on your own betting app. Do not hesitate. We have a bet that Tampa Bay will score any points, field goal or 7 points on this drive. They are currently at the 18-yard line after the Otten catch for 15 yards. 8:51 left in the first. Tampa Bay deep in Atlanta territory in the red zone. Approaching the 10-yard line. Baker Mayfield pass, Goodwin for two to the Atlanta 2 for 16 yards. Alford injured on the play. They can't lose Alford. It looks like my under will be busted though. It doesn't look like this one is going under. That 44. It just I don't see it. Baker Mayfield, man. Otten was slick on the screenplay, though. No doubt. No doubt.
Baker
Godwin,
might be having an
all the way down
season too.
He is, in my opinion. So it's 1st and goal for the Tampa Bay Bucs at the Atlanta 2-yard line. For the Atlanta.
Did I call touchdown or did I call touchdown, fellas? I'm just saying.
You definitely did.
I'm gonna be real. Atlanta defense not that good. They are a defense that makes
again, man.
It's not. They a defense that makes a lot of plays. I will say that they make a lot of plays. They will definitely make some plays on the defensive side of the ball. My bad if you hit a little sizzle in the back, man. Don't whipping up some quick French toast for myself, you know.
Gotta feed the soul, man. Gotta feed the soul.
I mean, this is good right now. This is good. Do we have anything for the next drive?
I told you.
It looks like we'll go with it. That's a touchdown.
Who is it? Mike Evans?
What do you like on this
Mike
next
Evans.
drive? What are we doing?
That's what I'm talking about. First win of the night, baby. Mike Evans touchdown. Anytime touchdown.
Yes, indeed.
I knew that. My bad for getting excited and all that, but I don't think Kirk Cousins.
I'm gonna say this:
if anything happens, I think they can kick a field goal, but I don't think Kirk Cousins scores 2 touchdowns in a row.
It's a division game, man.
Yeah, I'm with you on this.
I feel frisky.
I'm with you on this one. I'm gonna say a punt. I'm on the punt side of it. What you got, Vito? You the deciding factor here.
Atlanta's getting points.
Huh?
Atlanta's getting points. It's a division game.
Okay.
He's built for a shootout. He's got $100 million. He's going against an MVP candidate, Baker Mayfield. He's 2-2. This game's got to matter. Let's put Atlanta in a good position in the division. I Why not? Let's go for a touchdown. It's Thursday night football. Let's kick the week off right.
Okay, so what did you say, Point?
I said I don't think that Kirk Cousins scores a touchdown right here, but I'm not totally against going for a field goal. I think they could potentially kick a field goal here.
So
But
you said
I'm
field goal.
leaning
Okay,
on
so I said
listen
nothing.
though. I'm leaning on the punt side though. I'm not lying. I'm leaning on the punt side. So I would say punt.
I'm more of a punt, but we're gonna go with Vito. We're gonna go with Vito on this one. Let's
Yeah.
go with Vito. All right, I'll
Yeah,
side with
I'm
Vito.
with that.
All right, so we're gonna go on to score a touchdown. So the nature everyday parlay show is placing its second bet of the day.
Oh no! For my parlay, that was just a gut feeling. My parlay bet, I never would bet with Kirk Cousins to score a touchdown again. So I would say punt too. For my everyday parlay betters, I would say punt. But it depends on how
you already said score. The bet is already in.
Oh no, it's cool. It's cool.
You
I'm
said
saying it's cool, but I would say for the everyday parlay. Yes.
Hey, do anybody know what regular channel it's on? I'm watching it on Amazon Prime. So does anybody know what regular channel it's on? Like ESPN
It's
or
probably on it. Is it on the NFL
I believe
Network?
that's what it's on.
it's on NFL Network.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be on ESPN.
I thought it was on
No,
Prime.
I don't think it's on ESPN.
It is on Prime. It is. I'm asking for the regular channel though. For the people that don't got
No,
Prime.
I'm saying I thought that Prime was the regular channel for Thursday night football.
Oh no. That's Amazon. That's Amazon's app. You know the movie app.
No, I know.
Yeah, but hey, I'm gonna just say this. I watched Atlanta's last two games. Atlanta's offense isn't really that good, just in my opinion. And Philly isn't that good right now. You know what I mean?
Philly isn't that good offensively. Philly is good defensively.
Yeah, offensively, I can agree with that.
They gave up a lot of points against the Bucs because they couldn't stay on the field offensively. The Bucs do got a good run defense, so if I was betting, I would lean on the punt only because I personally think that Kirk Cousins is a good quarterback. I just, like everyone else, don't necessarily trust him like that. I'm gonna say though, I'll stick with my gut feeling to say touchdown because
Kirk Cousins deep pass pushed for 50 yards at the 50-yard line for 20 yards to Dean on the first play. They're at the 50 already.
Okay, Vito. Okay.
So it looks like that might be 2 wins for the kids. Again, everyday parlay has an open bet that Atlanta Falcons will get points on this drive. It's another deep pass to Darnell Mooney for another 20 yards. They are at Kirk Cousins is a run. That pass was to Darnell Mooney for the 20 yards. Dean was on the tackle. Then you had a short pass from Cousins to Algier to the Tampa Bay 48. They are in Tampa Bay territory with a 2nd and 8 at the Tampa Bay 48, right in front of midfield. So it looks good. I mean, you had an Algier run, right tackle to the Tampa Bay 39 for 9 yards. It is 1st and 10 Tampa Bay. Atlanta in Tampa Bay territory. 1st and 10 Atlanta. Algier on the run, the big run, 9 yards. The bet looks like a good bet. Your first instinct. Kirk Cousins, short pass left to McLeod, pushed out of bounds to the Tampa Bay 24 for 15 yards. They are definitely in field goal range at this point. They are at the Tampa Bay 24-yard line, approaching midfield. 15-yarder to McLeod. Kirk Cousins is burning them up.
Yes, he is, man. Yes, he is. It's surprising, man. You know, Kurt always come at a certain game like this, and I'm gonna be real. The Bucs That's how Kirk Cousins made his name on the Bucs game. Now that I'm thinking about it, remember the you like that game? The you like that game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah.
And I don't know why that just registered to me right now, just now.
The plus,
it was
I said it,
Bay.
that +2 with Tampa Bay getting that +2. It sat funny with me. And I should have picked Atlanta. It was an easy pick for real. That +2. Mooney, incomplete pass, deep to the right. You'll have a 2nd and 10 for Atlanta, approaching the red zone at the Tampa Bay 24-yard line. It's a pass to Mooney. You know, Atlanta's having some success with the lateral running game. You know, going side to side. It's like those guys can't keep up a little bit.
Disagree with you there. Atlanta's offense has looked a lot better than it has in the last couple of weeks, though. I tell you that.
Kirk Cousins, a pass to the right to Drake London to the Tampa Bay 19 for 5 yards. You're going to have a 3rd and 5 for Tampa Bay right at the red zone line, the 20-yard line of Tampa Bay. A 3rd and 5 for Atlanta, a huge 3rd and 5. Kirk Cousins sacked by Vita Vea. They will kick a field goal.
Hey, that Mooney play, that was a heads-up play for Mooney because I do not think that was supposed to be a throw. But he realized that, you know what I mean? I'm not going to get no yards, and I'm going to lose yards. Let me throw the ball upfield. It's an incomplete pass. You don't lose any yards on that play. So that's a real heads-up play by Mooney.
Just to give the fans an update, as long as Youngway does not miss this kick, the Nature Sports Podcast would have been to hit on both of their bets today. 2-0. And if you betting with us, you 2-0 too. Majority wins, baby. Majority wins. What do y'all have on this next Tampa Bay drive? The field goal is no good. We lost the bet. Penalty on the play on Tampa Bay, offsides, no play. You got to re-kick it. Okay. Oh, my goodness. This is bull crap, man. This is bull crap. This is the swing of the bet, baby. The swing of the bet. You can think you got it. The next thing you know, it's gone out of your fingertips. It's no play, though. You got to replay it. It's all sides on the play.
But you want to know something funny? Vegas, y'all. That's Vegas for you.
Vita Vea on the sack, though. Shout out to Vita Vea, man. That's what we want to hear. A lot of people wanted Vita Vea in Washington when he was drafted. We all wanted Vita Vea.
I wanted Vita Vea over Deron Payne, and I'm an Alabama fan.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, he just roughed off Bijan Robinson, man. I'm talking about mauled. I mean, I don't know what type of effort that was out of Bijan Robinson. I mean, that's not going to show up well on the field.
What is he supposed to do against Vita Vea, bro?
He missed it anyway. Wide left.
Oh my God.
He missed it again?
He missed it again.
Hey. Everyday Parlay listeners, we didn't have anything to do with that.
Yeah.
we didn't have anything to do with that. You should have canceled your bet as soon as he missed the first one. It should have been a preview to let you know it was something bad coming.
Dog, how is that possible?
He had a 58-yard game winner last week, and now he comes out the next 2 kicks that he kicks, both of them misses.
But this what tells you how experienced we are as bettors here at Everyday Parlay. What did I say? I said as long as he makes the kick. I said that for a reason. I said
no, I mean really, real talk. In my opinion, I didn't think that they was going to score, so I said that at the most they can do is get a field goal. We don't expect Youngway to miss.
Not a 41-yard. Not a 41 yard.
Yeah, he's one of the better kickers in the league.
Indoors.
Indoors.
Indoors too. At home. We don't expect him to miss that. Nobody does.
Yeah, and then he got this stupid look on his face. He took some money, man. Okay, so what we got on this next drive? What we got on this next drive? We lost. What we got on this next drive? Points. Going back with points.
Points. That's what I would go with.
Sticking to the points.
I gotta say points. The hot team. You got a turnover on downs basically with the missed field goal. Short field because of the missed field goal. I got points.
Let's go. Go back with the points. 1-1 here on Everyday Parlay, man. 1-1. After the missed field goal. I don't know how you predict that. But we would have been plus 450 if we would have predicted anything other than a punt or points, which would have been counted as the missed field goal. So that would have been plus 450 on the betting.
Ooh.
Again, shout out to everybody out there listening, man. It's Everyday Parlay bringing you your parlays every day, and as well as the live bets, man. We doing this thing live for everybody out there listening. We got a 7-7 ball game, Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the division battle.
It's the spot for the interception for touchdown or fumble for a touchdown.
Baker Mayfield pass short to the left to Chris Godwin to the Tampa Bay 42 for 11 yards. Man, they are approaching midfield already. I think with them moving the kickoff up to the 30, though, I think that gives even more of an advantage to score points.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it should give incentive for defenses to crack down a little bit more too.
I agree. Yeah, you don't have that cushion. Irvin on a run. Good Irvin. Leo called him up 16 yards down to the Atlanta 42-yard line. Tampa Bay is approaching field goal range already. Might be a good call, guys, but we got to wait this one through. We just saw what just happened. It's good, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Just to update the fans, the everyday incomplete pass for Baker Mayfield, looking for Sterling Shepard on the 1st and 10. Just to update the fans, Everyday Parlay does have an open bet on this 4th drive that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will get points. Go look it up on your betting site. You can bet with us. Get your money on. Get your money on. You got a 7-7 ball game. Atlanta, Tampa Bay. In Atlanta. That field look a little grungy, though. I ain't gonna lie. That's my bad for these two people in Atlanta. Baker Mayfield passed to Chris Godwin again. Woo! Out of bounds to the Atlanta 35-yard line.
Like I said, point.
Let me see if I got Godwin on here somewhere. I think I might got him on the under 6.5. So that would be 7 receptions. Let's see if I got Godwin on here anywhere. Nope, I do not have him on this ticket.
I got him on mine for yards.
Baker Mayfield looking for Godwin again. But Atlanta right now, that was on the 3rd and 3, an incomplete pass. Then they got a choice. Are they going to go for it on a 4th and 3, or are they going to kick the long field goal? The field goal right now is a 52-yarder. They are at the Atlanta 35. It is a field goal. Good. Nature Sports Podcast with the win. Everyday Parlay with the win, baby. That is a win. It's a field goal good. 53 yards by McLaughlin. 53 yards. Right down the pike. Right down the pike. Georgetown Pike, baby. So that's a win for the guys, man. That's a win. 2-1. How does it feel to be winners, baby? How does it feel to be winners?
3-0.
Should be 3-0 without a missed field goal. We would be 3-0. You are correct.
If Mr. Young Man, you know, I ain't gonna call him Young Way, even though that's his name. You know, he has a peculiar way to spell Young Way, and that's what I felt like.
I thought it was Woo, Young Woo.
Huh?
I thought it was Woo, Young Woo.
No, it's Young Way.
Okay.
All right, the fifth drive. What do we got? What do we got, fellas? This is Atlanta's next drive.
Touchdown, Kirk Cousins. I'm going back with my first bet.
Point.
They moving the ball. They moving the ball.
I got punt.
Young Way missed the field goal. I ain't confident in him.
If Bo Nix beat the cover 2, Kirk Cousins.
I'm gonna go points. Points have been working, so I gotta let it fail for me.
Bo Nix didn't beat the cover 2.
I'm gonna go back.
Yes, he did.
If you go back,
let's go points. I'm gonna go points.
Who won the game?
You going points?
Yes, I got points.
Points. Let's try points. Oh, did they stop the bet? You might be too late. They froze the bet. You might be too late.
Hey, V.
Oh, it's back up. Okay.
AV, you know who beat Tampa Bay? That Broncos secondary. Because I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel like Broncos played a full game. That's a complete team win. But the secondary is why they had 23 points, I think, at the end of the game. The secondary is why they had like 14 of the points. They was kicking field goals other than that, for real. And guess what? I do not think Atlanta has half as good a secondary as Denver got right now.
Okay. The Atlanta Falcons and the Bucs are top 5 in secondary right now. You can go look it up.
I said the Broncos. I didn't say the Bucs.
I mean,
I think the Broncos is the best secondary in the league right now.
Same word. All right, I'll take your word for that one.
I'm just saying, man. All right, so we took points. Just to update the fans, Everyday Parlay does have an open bet on this next drive. We have an open bet. We have an open bet that the Atlanta Falcons will get points. You had opening drive after the kick. You had Bijan Robinson a run for 6 yards. Then you had another Bijan Robinson run for 1 yard. Then you had a Kirk Cousins pass for 7 yards on a 3rd and 3 to Darnell Mooney. And that is the end of the first quarter, a first quarter of fireworks. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Atlanta Falcons at their own 44-yard line approaching midfield. We got points. We got points. So what do you guys got for the first quarter on this one, man? What are y'all thinking? What does it look like from a betting perspective? Vito, if you have to bet the final line in this one right now, the line is on this game. Let me figure out what this live line is on this one. If you had to bet the final line of where we at? Okay. Let me zoom out a little bit. If you had to bet the final line of -1, no, the Falcons are +1 right now. The Bucs are -1. If you had to bet that final line, how would you go?
A smart man would go with the Bucs. I'm a little risque. I'm gonna fade the public and go with the Falcons again. Maybe no, I'm going with the Falcons. I'll take being wrong on this one. But I think the Bucs are the better pick right now. I'm gonna just be a little.
Okay, Point. What you got, Point? What you got on that? Bucks -1 right now. Who you going with? Falcons or Bucks?
Bucks, bro. I don't think the Falcons gonna beat the Bucks. I'm gonna be real. Listen,
Everybody bet with the Falcons tonight, though. Is that dangerous? I think that's a little dangerous. And
yes, bro. Listen, why is everybody betting with a team with a worse record? Why? Does this make sense to you guys? If you knew nothing about the sport, you see one team is 3-1, you see one team is 2-2. Does that make everybody go bet with a 2-2 team?
Who did the Bucks play? Let's go over this. I think strength of schedule, the Falcons have played tougher competition.
They played another 3-1 team, and they beat that 3-1 team 37-20. Us.
You talking about us?
Yes.
Okay, first of all, we were trash for week 1. Let's really be for real about that. We were really bad week 1. Outside of Jaden running those 2 touchdowns, it would have been worse. So that I don't think really counts that much. But all right, I'll give you that. They lost to the Broncos, whose other win is against the Jets by a smidgen, but they're almost a 1-4 team. So them losing to almost a 1-4 team would have made them look better or something like that. The next team that they got a win on is against the Eagles with almost no offense. Outside of Saquon Barkley, they had nothing helping them. So they had a slight advantage on that, and we've all said they're 2-9 or 2-10, if I'm not mistaken, over the last 12 games without A.J. Brown. So I'm not talking about an effective offensive team right there, and they beat plug out of them, and they had some injuries there. So I'm not sure about their schedule being as strong. They played the Falcons have played
the Lions, bro. They played the Lions. They played us. They played the Broncos. They played the Eagles. If those aren't 4 good teams, I mean, I don't know what is. The Broncos, I'm not so big on the Broncos, but I will say that the Broncos do have the best secondary in the league, and they are a passing team. This is my opinion.
The first quarter, after the quarter ended, you had an incomplete pass by Kirk Cousins on the 1st and 10 at the Atlanta 40-yard line. You had the 2nd and 10. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just saying, just my opinion. I think Broncos, I mean, they're the no-fly zone right now. In my opinion. Just my opinion. I think Patrick Surtain might be the best corner in the league this year so far. Just my opinion.
Kirk Cousins incomplete pass to Drake London down the middle. It is a unnecessary roughness at the Atlanta 44 that will move them to midfield. No play, unnecessary roughness. The hit on Kirk Cousins will send them to midfield with the 1st and 10. Again, to update the fans, Everyday Parlay has a bet on this one that the Atlanta Falcons will score points, field goal or touchdown. We are currently 2-1 in the betting. The only loss being the missed field goal.
For the sake of us, I am hoping that they do score some points. But, I still feel how I feel about them right now.
That's terrible. That's a terrible way to move. So I still don't feel
it's not. No, I said I hope they score points. I'm just saying I don't think that they wanted to. I think they overrated. To me, they're overrated.
I think you're seeing a different Cousins though. I've been hard on Cousins. Nobody's been hard on Cousins than me, but I do think you're seeing a different Kirk Cousins. Algier with the run off the right side, he went 7 yards for that. There was a penalty on the play, offensive holding that will move them back to the Tampa Bay 41-yard line. Sorry, back to the Atlanta. They was at the Tampa Bay 41-yard line after the Algier run, but then you had the holding penalty, which moved them back to the Atlanta 49-yard line. Where Cousins had an incomplete pass looking for Ray McCloud. Oh, no. Sorry, that was a complete pass to Ray McCloud to the Tampa Bay 43-yard line. They are approaching field goal range. And they do have a kicker who can knock them down. No, Young Way is the one that. Oh my goodness, we got to deal with Young
Yeah,
Way.
that's what I was about to say. Do you take the shot now, or do you try to get a
Kirk
first
Cousins
down?
deep pass down the middle. Hodge with the catch. 21 yards to the Tampa Bay 22 yards to Tampa Bay 21. They are 1 yard away from the red zone. This should be an easy win for the guys. The guys should be 3-1 on the day. After this, if this man don't miss the daggone field goal.
Just stop saying that, bro. Just stop saying it, bro. You don't want to put no bad juju in the air after the first situation, okay? Like I said, I'm rooting for my team, okay? My team is right here on the Nature Sports Network, so I'm rooting for my team. So I'm hoping that we do score points, and I am wrong, but we can't put no negative energy in this situation. Positive energy only. We want to continue to win back around here.
They better not miss this field goal. I know that much.
Damn, bro. Damn.
They better not miss this field goal. No joke. No joke, man. That'll be a travesty. That'll be Vegas just stealing money at that point. Which they're known to do. I mean, this is Vegas we're talking about. But still, you can't just steal like that, man. Bijan Robinson to the 21-yard line for no gain, a penalty on the play, holding Kyle Pitts. That will move them back to the Tampa Bay 31-yard line.
Damn, bro. You can't catch or block. What the fuck?
Yes, pretty much. I second that.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I've been staying away from Kyle
I
Pitts after that first week. I don't feel like him and Kurt is in sync.
I ain't never seen a superstar drop this much, bro. I ain't never seen somebody with this much talent drop this much, bro. Maybe Johnny Manziel.
On the second,
Can
the
we
first
say
and 20.
Bucs?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. On the 1st and 20.
I mean, maybe Johnny, but
a Kirk
it's
Cousins
gotta be
pass
the
to Darnell
thing
Mooney.
with Pitts.
You had a Kirk Cousins pass to Darnell Mooney for 6 yards up to the Tampa Bay for 25. You'll have a
Or
second.
if you Atlanta, trade him while he has value, if any, and get something for him. Don't just let him fade away in your system.
Young Way's going to have to do it again. Young Way's going to have to do it again. You have, I mean, that's what it's looking like. You have a 3rd and 14 at the Tampa Bay 29 after the Kirk Cousins incomplete pass to Kyle Pitts. Levante David on the coverage.
Yeah, nah,
What's
but
Young
V,
Way gonna do?
I agree with you.
What do y'all got? Young Way makes it or misses? Come on, y'all can speak free.
Making it, man.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, make.
We on the home team. We already bet points, so we gonna make it.
That don't mean that you gotta get your heart to heart.
That's what we going with, bro.
That's what we going with, man. We got to root. We rooting for the home team, okay?
And your heart to hearts, baby. That man better make that kick. That man better make that kick.
I'm not tripping about Young Way. Kirk Cousins was the person I was more concerned about, and he did his job.
Oh, touchdown, Atlanta Falcons. Darnell Mooney, 25 yards from Kirk Cousins. He bust my ticket because he has 2 touchdowns now.
What I say? Go with your gut.
I agree. That's points. That's a win for the Nature Sports Podcast. 3-1 on the day. Every day. Extra point by Young Way. Young Way cool is good. It's good. 14-10. Atlanta over Tampa Bay in an good old fashioned shooter.
And I ain't gonna hold. I was, and I'm mad at myself. I'm kicking myself right now. But I told myself I was gonna bet the over with both quarterbacks, and I did not. And I did not.
Young Way. Cool. Man. So what we got on the next drive? Is still going points? Is it points until they can't get it no more?
I thought it would make sense to go with the new set and that.
Which one of these defense have displayed that they can stop the other offense?
I agree.
Which defense have shown that they can stop the offense?
All right, so we back on points. Let's go.
Punt, bro. Punt.
Punt.
Vito got punt.
Uh-oh. So we got to mix up. We got to hurry up. What do we have?
You the final decision. You the final decision.
Is there what?
I'm gonna say points. They haven't decided. They haven't beat the points yet. We gotta lose on points first before, you know.
Good strategy. Good strategy. Just I just won the last one though, so just know I called it.
They gotta. I mean, you gotta stop it first. You gotta stop it first.
Most definitely. Which they haven't shown yet, so you know I'm proven to be wrong.
Man, 3-1 here at the Nature Sports Podcast after the Atlanta touchdown, where the Nature Sports Podcast bet that the Atlanta Falcons would score points, goal, or touchdown. They got the touchdown. That win drove the record to 3-1 on the day, on the live betting. 3-1 on the day. My ticket is broke, but 3-1 on the live betting right now.
What's happening on the play-by-play?
Again, shout out to everybody out there listening. This is Everyday Parlay. Young Way Cool with the kick, 62 yards to the Atlanta 35. Sorry, to the Tampa Bay 3. With Tucker ran it back to the Atlanta 44 for 53 yards. They are already in field goal range. No, not yet. Yeah, they are already in field goal range nearly. 10 yards, they in field goal range. What do we bet? Points? They already in field goal range, Vito. Huge return by Tucker.
Hey, look, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real right now. My Atlanta bet look like it might go, even if win, lose, or draw right now. I got Moody for over 3.5 receptions, right? And Moody already went over that. I got Ray McLeod for over 3.5 receptions. He got 2. I got Kirk Cousins over 236 in passing yards, and I got Algier over 38.5 rushing yards.
Yeah, you looking good. That joint might hit.
Kirk got Algier is the only person I'm a little worried about right now.
Baker Mayfield short right pass to Otten, out of bounds to the Atlanta 22-yard line. They are already in field goal range. Then you had a white run to the -1 yard. Smith Williams again on the tackle for the loss on the 1st and 10. That makes it 1st and 11 from the Atlanta 22. It looks like it's going to be points on this drive again, and we're going to win again. 4-1. 4-1.
What? Who the fuck is doing that? And who the fuck what? No, we wasn't. We did. Yeah, we wasn't tracking it. We trying to go after the right recovery time. No.
Yeah. So you have touchdown. Baker Mayfield and Mike Evans. 23 yards on the touchdown.
Okay. Okay.
Won that one again. 4-1. What's the bet? Going back points again? When does it stop?
I'm gonna be real. I want to go punt. The points got to stop somewhere, and I think they stopped with Kirk Cousins. But I wouldn't be mad if we went points again.
Points haven't lost. Why would you go to something else?
I'm going
I agree.
points. Kirk
I agree.
Cousins. Keep it going.
Might as well.
I agree. But now I feel comfortable in saying that I wanted to punt. I say punt because both of y'all win points, and we need a protagonist, man. We need one. We need one. For the sake of the show.
We don't said punt before. We've all said punt at some point in time, and it just didn't happen.
I agree.
For whatever reason. 4-1. The only thing we lost was a missed field goal.
Hopefully,
5-0.
hopefully Algier gets his 30 yards right here, so I can go ahead and feel a lot more comfortable with this bet. Because I'm pretty sure Kirk Cousins going over 236 or 237. Actually, he needs 237.
I can see that. But all I'm saying is that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I know my tickets are ripped apart. Ripped apart.
Yeah.
My cousin.
Yeah, I went with you and went with the under instead of going with the over like I was thinking. But it is what it is. So I know that ticket is blown. I still got Tampa winning, but
Oh no, I had Baker Mayfield over 22 completions. I had Baker Mayfield under 3.5 carries, and I had the total going under. The total, that's where I'm gonna get hit at right now. Under 44.5, 44, yeah. 44. Then you got Baker Mayfield, Bucky Irvin, Kirk Cousins is on there under 1.5 passing touchdowns. He is bust that. So that ticket is dead. I bet it down today when I should have bet it. They already have. My only hope is that this somehow goes under. Right now they have 30. They had 44 is the under, and they have 32 already. 31. My bad. 31. 44. So that's 2 touchdowns left for the whole game. I don't know, man. They don't look good.
Definitely don't. I did make a big bet on both teams scoring a touchdown and a field goal in each half. So all I need is them to score a touchdown and a field goal in each half. Yeah, I mean in the next half, in the second half. So save some of the scoring for the second half, guys.
Absolutely. I'm gonna say this: the live will come back though. The live is work. So you bring it take a little sting out of it, right? Take a little bit of the sting off. So let's see where we are. You had a Bijan Robinson run to the left, out of bounds, no gain on the play. Levante David on the tackle. Uh-oh. Kirk Cousins pass, 18 yards to Kyle Pitts to the Atlanta 48-yard line. They are in business. They are at midfield already. It won't stop. It won't stop. Why would we bet against this? Let the good times roll, baby. Let the good times roll. You know, what you tell me, Vito? Ain't no place for no doubters. Ain't no place for no doubters.
Hey, no, I'm on the point side, so I'm not mad about it. You know what I mean? I'm going to go with the team. We are a collective voting right now, and if my vote gets overthrown, then guess what? I ain't mad. I ain't mad at all.
A Bijan Robinson run to the Tampa Bay 46-yard line for 6 yards on the 1st and 10. I mean, sorry. Yeah,
I was
Bijan
wishing.
Robinson.
I was wishing they was going with Algier. That's if they was going to do anything, or give Moody 4 receptions, because I could definitely use those on my tickets.
Kirk Cousins short pass to the right to Kyle Pitts to the Tampa Bay 38-yard line, 8 yards on the play. David on the tackle again. Devontae David would have been a good, easy pick.
I mean, Kyle Pitts is getting more wrecked than he's gotten all year. So,
right.
If you knew that, if you had the idea that they was going to go Pitts heavy today, then David would have definitely been a good person to.
Yeah, it's a good old fashioned shootout.
Yeah.
Old-fashioned mudslinging shootout.
Yeah, with that Bijan Robinson run, I mean, hey, if you're Tampa Bay, you got to make that tackle. That's a really good way to break the tackle, Bijan, because you thought he was down, man, but kept the legs moving, break the tackle, spin out of it, No,
I totally agree.
I mean, Kurt was getting the ball out of his hands fast. Kurt looked comfortable,
That's what I'm saying.
I say that.
These guys are going at it, man. These guys are going at it. With blood.
This is a division game, man. I thought a little bit more defense would have been involved in this situation, but the defenses haven't been able to stop the offenses at all, basically.
And it ain't really. They just can't stop them. All right, we got a pass to Kyle Pitts that plays under review. That's what the delay is. Atlanta has the ball at the Tampa Bay 38-yard line. They are approaching field goal range with a 3-point deficit to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 17-14, 7:38 left in the second quarter. It is a 2nd and 20. That would make it a 3rd, and that would make it a 3rd. Sorry, that would make it a 1st and 10.
Uh-oh. I'm a little bit ahead of you, bro.
Okay. Oh, man. So we must have lost the bet. Something happened. Oh, what was that? No. Yeah, the play's on the review. That's what I got. Timeout, 2nd and 10. Kirk Cousins incomplete pass to right it. Intentional grounding, 10 yards. Tampa Bay challenge the forward pass ruling. The play was uphill. Ruling on the field stands. Tampa Bay timeout. That puts Tampa Bay back. That puts Atlanta back to the Tampa Bay 48, back to midfield, basically. They were approaching field goal range.
That's what I was talking about right there. That's what I was talking about right there. Kirk
Yeah,
Cousins make Kirk Cousins moves. Kirk Cousins got 202 already though. He is looking good for my going over in that jump.
yeah, yeah.
Like I said, I need Ray McLeod to get 2 more receptions. Which I think he could do in his next half. You know?
I can see that. I can see
Yeah. And I need Algier to get 30. He got 8 yards already, so I need him to get like 31 rushing yards, and I need him to get some more carries. Which I can see that because it is a close game, but they, if they score here, they are up. They're gonna use the running game, and I think they're gonna use the running game in the second half anyway because it's still a tight game. It's not like anybody getting blown out.
that. Right.
On the other end, Um, Baker Mayfield over 243.5. That still look doable because Baker got 120 right now. I already got my Mike Evans touchdown. I got and Chris Godwin. I think he got like. Let me double check, confirm this. Chris Godwin got 34 out of the 72 yards that he need, so that still look good. And Sterling Shepard. Uh, he ain't got no catches, but he got some targets. So I need him to get 3 catches next half, that's the thing that looks shaky to me right now. Is
Right.
Sterling
I
Shepard.
don't know why you put Sterling Shepard on there.
Because their other play of their third wide receiver hurt. I should have went K Otten, and that's my fault. Uh, but I said he got to go to either Otten or Shepard, and I felt like he was going to go Shepard. Um, but that's just me.
Yeah, I wouldn't have with Shepard personally. Not there, not in
I'm
that
not.
spot.
Look, he already got 2 targets. It's not like he only got to get like a couple targets, and just the way they run their offense, I'm pretty sure next half he'll get some targets.
Right, right.
Yeah, I'm not too worried.
So you had on the 2nd and 20, you had a Kirk Cousins pass short to B. John Robinson to the Tampa Bay 42 for 6 yards. It was an injury on the play. Smith out, hurt on.
Ooh, Drake London took a shot to the head, and he is still out there.
Mm,
So I guess he passed concussion protocol or whatever. It does look like one of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Tyke Smith, is injured. He's a third round selection, 89th overall, and this just past draft. He's out of Georgia. He's a safety.
mm. Right.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying. Young Way field goal is good. That is a win for the kids. 5-1. 5-1.
Yeah.
5-1. 5-1.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Kurt not gonna keep scoring touchdowns. Um, in my opinion, I do
Do we
think
take the
that.
drive off to see what happens, or do we
Nah,
continue?
I think Baker score right here.
Okay.
I mean, it's 17 up, and they haven't stopped Baker yet. We haven't even seen, like them stop Baker yet for real. So,
Right.
my opinion.
Right. 8th drive. Okay. All right. 8th drive. Oh man, I think they might have moved it. Let's see if I can get the bet in. Okay, got it. Still, we doing scores? We still on the scores? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Score. Okay. Let's go. Man, everyday parlay 5-1 on the live betting. 5-1. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? Y'all won some money tonight if y'all was listening to us. Bet it. Bet it. Bet it live, baby. Bet it live. Which is what we've done. You know, bet it all back, baby. Try to get it all back.
I mean, yeah. If you lost something, whatever you lost, and you was betting with that shit, you should have won it back by now, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was assuming. But you know what I think? I think the second half going to be opposite. I think the second half going to be filled with punts.
Defensive game, huh?
I think it's going to change. I think it changes. I think it changes in the third quarter. That's just my opinion. I think it changes. Punt, 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 punt. Shout out to everybody out there listening, man. It's the Nature Sports Podcast, bringing you Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons in a division matchup on this Thursday night. Y'all know how we do. We don't do the whole games. We only do half. Then we come on back in the next day and let you know how we did on these Thursday nights. You know, so with us vastly approaching halftime. Well, no, not yet. No. Okay. Let's get it. You had Bruce Irvin on an 11-yard run to the Tampa Bay, to Tampa Bay 29 on 11-yard run on the first play from the Tampa Bay 18. You had a Rashad White run for 15 yards. To the Atlanta 15 for 56 yards. Atlanta's about to score.
That's why I said points. The Buccaneers about to score.
Buccaneers about to score.
That's why I said points.
Baker Mayfield, a short right pass to Atlanta 9. They are at the Atlanta 6-yard line already.
I told you, bro. They cannot stop
6-1, baby. 6-1 here on the Nature Sports Podcast. 6-1. If y'all been live betting with us, y'all came off tonight. Y'all won some money tonight. Congratulations to the person that listened to us, because you won some money tonight. You should have been and flipped your money 6 times. 6-1 right now.
I'm mad that Bucky Irvin got tackled right there.
You trying to get him for the touchdown.
Yeah.
If you had him for the yards, you got him for the yards.
I did not have him for the yards.
Everything looked good for me except for that one joint. That's what I already know about, which was Cousins and over on the touchdown.
I mean, most of my stuff still look promising, except for the under. Damn, he had a run right there, Bucky Irvin too. Yeah. Come on, give him the ball one more time, man. One more time. One more time.
Yeah. The only thing
Sterling Shepard been, and this is the thing, Sterling Shepard been on the field. It's not like he ain't even been on the field. Even in the goal line right now, he on the field. I think they going with Mike Evans though, man. Probably one more time. Mike Evans been doing it to him every time.
Yeah.
Oh no, they handed to Bucky Irvin. Bucky Irvin does not get in. Oh my God, Bucky Irvin.
Oh my goodness.
At least the second down, he gonna
Right.
come out the game now. It's definitely not his touchdown. He's coming out the game.
You think they're gonna give it to White?
Nah, they ain't gonna run again. They're gonna throw the ball. Well, hopefully it's the Sterling Shepard.
Right.
You know, give me one to Sterling Shepard. Give me a little cheap one.
Right.
He on the field. Oh, they threw it to White and they stopped him. Why didn't they
Wow.
do that with Bucky Irvin?
You gotta kick a
It's
field
still
goal.
points though. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we still win the bet. Still win the bet. And it helps me in my cause for the under. Even though it's only one touchdown away virtually after this field goal, that'll make it,
Yeah.
but still.
I feel like they should have did that with Bucky Irvin on like the first or second play.
Right. Yeah. So it's a lot.
I mean, it's third and goal, so they still do got to play.
Yeah, they do. They do. I don't see it though.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I was hoping that they would have done something like that with Bucky Irvin in the red zone in the first place. Maybe run it on the third. Try to throw it. Maybe run it on the third down.
That's true. That's true. But I know I mean, they weren't very creative down there, and the run looked like a run.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, we got a 2-minute warning after the Baker Mayfield pass to Rashad White to the Atlanta 4 yard line for -2 yards on the play. Now, they really do have to pass the ball. They really do have to pass the ball at this point. You know, they do have to pass the game at this. I mean, pass. Baker Mayfield touchdown. Sterling Shepard point back. B called it touchdown.
Yes,
Sterling
sir.
Shepard.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So that goes to one of my catches that I need.
Well, that busts my over.
That goes to one of my catches that I needed. At least to Sterling Shepard. Hopefully he get 2 more for 20 yards next half, which is now makes me feel a lot more. 3 catches is a lot. 2 catches is cool. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
1 catch a quarter. You know what I mean? Like you get 1 catch a quarter for the rest of the game, around 10 yards per catch. I'm good with that, Sterling Shepard. Or 1
Yeah.
catch 15 yards, 1 catch 5 yards. Because I'm gonna talk to you off air about what I did today, and I think that it was very effective so far.
Yeah. Well, we ended up 6-1 on the live betting today. 6-1. So if you bet with us on the live, you should have cleaned up. You should have cleaned up. Even if you didn't clean up on the parlay or you don't clean up on the parlay, you still should clean up on the live with the way that we put it down tonight. That is halftime. We only run the halftime on these Thursday nights. You want to give your final thoughts?
Well, yeah. Final thoughts is this is not what I expected. This is an all-out shootout. It is going to be a war, a divisional war. So, Kirk Cousins got a chance to come back on the field. So, in these last 2 minutes, I don't know what he does. I don't think he comes out and scores. I think it gets to halftime. But you got to watch out for an interception or a mistake in this spot right here. Hopefully, they give it to Algier for some running yards because I could use those rushing yards. But we can only dream, right?
I agree. I agree. I agree. All right, so for me, this is going to be a shootout. I think. Well, I thought it's been a shootout. They've already gone over. On the second half of this, I would suggest to all of the fans you bet it under. No, they haven't gone over yet. Sorry, it's at 41, 24, 34. So it's at 41 right now. The over under in this is 45. 44 is the over under. So if they get to 45, it is over. I say bet it under, bet punt, 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 punt. Bet them punts coming out in this second half. That's what I would suggest. That's what I would suggest. Is coming out in the second half, you bet punt, punt, punt. And don't get it twisted. It's still 2 minutes left in the first quarter. We just wanted to go over final thoughts for y'all.
I don't know, man. I don't know if you betting punt in the second half with Baker. Baker been going down the field on them like Swiss cheese.
I feel it. I don't think it's gonna translate. You had Kirk Cousins an incomplete pass in the short middle. McLeod injured on the play.
Oh my God, no, bruh. Why are you, bruh? Why did it have to be you? It had to be you. Like, oh my God.
The one person you could have, it seems like you couldn't have go down.
McLeod dropped the pass. It was right in his hands. He could have gave me another catch. Like, what's going on, bruh? McLeod, that was wide open. God damn, McLeod. The first and 10, McLeod is just a straight up drop.
Wow. And I think I might have had McLeod on my ticket. I know I had him on the last ticket. Anyway, Kirk Cousins, a pass, 11 yards to Drake London. The play is under review. The ruler was not down by contact. Play upheld. The ruling on the field stands. So you have Atlanta with the ball at their own 41-yard line. Kirk Cousins, short pass to Drake London for 7 yards. They are now at midfield. And from midfield, Kirk Cousins passes into Tampa Bay territory to the 5 for 5 yards. Dean on the tackle. 1 minute and 8 seconds left. Atlanta ball at the Tampa Bay 47, just across midfield, threatening to get into field goal range. Man, Cousins trying to pull it on. Incomplete pass. A complete pass to McLeod. McLeod is back in with the catch. 8 yards.
No, he didn't. He didn't go out, but that was good for me.
Yeah, first and 10, 8 yards. Second and 2. Kirk Cousins pass to Drake London to the Tampa Bay 31 for 8 yards. It looks like. And London was pushed out of bounds.
Kirk Cousins is covering him up because they're playing too far back off. They got to play up. Kirk Cousins is carving them up with the underneath throws. And Bijan Robinson, that was a really good play because he broke a tackle in the backfield to get the first down and get out of bounds at 1 minute.
Tampa Bay defense looks suspect. Kirk Cousins, incomplete pass up the middle looking for Drake London. Jordan Whitehead on the tackle. Well, I know they have injuries in their secondary. Now Tampa Bay does. Yes, indeed, man. Kirk Cousins incomplete to Drake London. It is 1st and 10 from the Tampa Bay 31-yard line for the Atlanta Falcons, who are down by 7 in this barn burner, 24-17 in the first half. You had 41 points put up. Kirk Cousins sacked for Cousins at the Tampa Bay 39-yard line. That's for -8. You're going to have a 3rd and 18 from the 39-yard line. Time out. The first one for Atlanta. I'm glad we didn't bet it. See, this is how you deal with the Nature Sports Podcast, man. We did not have y'all bet on this last drive so they can mess around and be nothing. Man, we stopped when we were supposed to stop, went when we were supposed to win. The only thing we slipped up on was the missed field goal, and I don't know how you predict that.
Yeah, that's not our fault.
Kirk Cousins incomplete pass to Mooney. Tampa Bay will have to punt. Atlanta will have to punt. 24 seconds left in the half. Boom. All them people who tried to ride the train just lost their money. We ain't ride no train. We jumped off that mug before it crashed. Before it crashed, we jumped off it. And again, I think this is indication of what's going to come, in my opinion. More indication of what's to come in the second half. That was a preview. Punts. Punts is what's going to come. If you ask me. They build you up just to knock you down. And we built up around here. We doing a lot of Bob the Builder. We ain't even faking. One would say we were faking. One would say we've gone as far as we're now faking.
Oh man.
One would say we are faking. Faking like, in the great words of the Backyard Band, faking like.
Kirk Cousins, like I was saying, man, Kirk Cousins is wild sometimes, bro.
Punt, 35-yard punt to the Tampa Bay 4. McCullough with the fair catch. McCullough on the was the center and a fair catch by Kyron Johnson.
Yeah. Well, one thing that did help me with was Ray McCloud. Okay, so right now, Ray McCloud, I need him to get one more catch, and I need them to run the ball with Algier. That's all I need for that ticket to go through.
Okay.
Algier only got one carry though for 8 yards. If he can get, I think I got him at, how many carries I got him at? So I got him at 9. So I need him to get 8 more carries, 30 yards.
Dang. He only had one curry in the first half?
He only had one carry. So I don't know what's up with that. He only had, that's a little unusual, but okay. I assume that he wouldn't,
He can still come back and get it. He can still come back and get it though. Yeah. Second half. I've seen that.
Yeah, no, like I said, that's my ticket for that. On my other side, Baker, he got 131 out of the 243. So that's still cool. Sterling Shepard, he got 1 out of the 2 receptions that he need. 1 out of the 3 receptions that he need. He got 4 yards, so I need him to get about 17 more yards on 2 receptions, which is very doable. You know what I mean?
Right.
Mike Evans already got his touchdown. Yeah. And that's it's Chris Godwin, because I got Chris Godwin on this ticket. Chris Godwin, I need him to get about 40 more yards, 30, 40 more yards, which Chris Godwin is one of their main targets. I assume that he's going to continue to get the ball throughout this next half.
As far as me go, I'm done unless this game goes under. which means that nobody can score. Nobody can score
Yeah.
for the rest of the game, and only one person can get a field goal.
Yeah.
It could happen
Yeah.
though.
So
I keep your hope alive.
yeah. What I'm really hoping on is that because I told you I put in a bet that's just all pluses. These are potential winners, but all pluses. So I got Mike Evans on that joint already, and that's an anytime touchdown. I need Bucky Irvin to get an anytime touchdown. He had his chance though in the first half. He
His
had his
chance, he did.
chance, which I'm so blown about. You know what I mean? He had his chance. And then it's Baker Mayfield over 3.5 carries, 4 carries. I don't think he's going to run the ball 4 times next half, but this was a plus bet. You know what I mean? And then Sterling Shepard 2.5 receptions. So Sterling Shepard looked like he can get his. Mike Evans already got his. Bucky Irvin can still get his. The only thing that I would be a little concerned about is the Baker Mayfield. But I only took this bet because of strategy. You know what I mean? Certain weeks, I'm going to bet all plus money bet. And these are potential winners. Last time Baker Mayfield played them, he did run the ball a lot more than what he's done already today. But he hasn't necessarily had to because Tampa Bay hasn't been able to stop him.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can wrap it up. But yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's halftime of the game. You know, we're gonna wrap it up. Let y'all get to your bets. We like to give y'all the second half to kind of get your money back if you lost it. But you shouldn't have lost dealing with us. You should have got some wins. 6-1 in the first half. Everyday parlay. We're gonna sign out. Y'all get to your bets at halftime. Get to whatever it is you need to get to win you some money tonight. We will see you guys Sunday. Or is it Saturday? No score to fight Saturday?
Yeah, we're gonna have a score to fight on Saturday. We're just gonna go over some things about the state of boxing, and I'm gonna give you guys some updates about what's going on, so we can definitely kick out the new schedule because October 12th we have a big fight coming up. The Better Be Beevil fight, one of the most anticipated fights in boxing. So this Saturday, tune into a special edition of Score to Fight where we more than likely won't be scoring a fight, but we're going to be giving you guys some updates.
Absolutely. Okay, so that's Saturday. We'll see you Saturday, and maybe we'll do something tomorrow depending on how these bets come out. We'll see what we got. But without further ado, get to your bets, get to your money. See y'all this Saturday on Score to Fight.
For sure.
Signing out.
Signing out, Point B.